Hi, I'm Coach Ricardo Miller, and I just wanted to take a few minutes and talk to you about something that I believe is critically important on our way to living life, what I call effectively. You were created to win. You have to decide that you're going to win in every area of your life. Winning doesn't just occur, however. You have to be very, very intentional when it comes to winning in life. There are too many people who are merely existing. They are frustrated. They're angry. They're not happy at all. They're just going through the motion. They're going through the motion. While you're watching this YouTube channel, do me a favor. I want you to go ahead and subscribe to this channel and put on that notification button or that bell so that whenever Ricardo Miller goes live, you can get access to some live content. Today, I want to talk about three types of people in the world that we oftentimes come in contact with. There are individuals who come in our lives for a reason, for a season, and for eternity. We, individuals, those of us that are in pursuit of living life to the fullest, must understand we cannot do this by ourselves. You're going to need somebody. Yep, you are going to need somebody. You've got to get to the point where you learn to accept, on my journey to living life effectively, I'm going to need someone. Someone is assigned to help me, is what I've been teaching a lot of my clients. I believe that you're not alone, that you have to accept the fact that someone is assigned to help you. But then I want you to understand these three types of people in life. You don't need to get frustrated, angry, mad, or disgust when it comes to dealing with people. What you must do, though, is you must make a commitment to study people. As a matter of fact, John Maxwell wrote a book called Winning with People. It's a great book. It's a great read. If you're wanting to win, I highly suggest this book as a read. Winning with People will help you to learn how to understand some of the dynamics related to working with people. The greater your assignment, the more people you've been called to work with when it comes to fulfilling that assignment. If you are planning to do anything great, anything significant, you're going to need somebody. So the faster you accept the fact that I'm going to need to learn how to study and accept the characteristics of different types of people, that's going to come along while I'm in pursuit to living my best life. Remember now, these three people I learned from my pastor years ago. He said there are people who came in your life for a reason, people who came in your life for a season, and people who came in your life for eternity. That's not the three that I want to focus on today. I want to focus on these three. Number one, those who helped you in difficult times. There are people that would have been there for you during the most difficult times of your life. Yep. There are some people who show up in your life, man, and they're there for you. During the roughest seasons in your life, they showed up, they stayed with you, and you're extremely appreciative for them. I have a few of those people in my life. I'm extremely grateful. I'm surrounded by a great community. Oh, I have a good support system. I believe a support system is built. I believe we have the opportunity on a daily basis to create the community or the tribe that we want to have around us to ensure that we're not alone. You know, there's this common statement that is often said among leaders, and that is, it's lonely at the top. Yep, it is said that it's lonely at the top. However, when I think about this, I think about the fact that I believe it's only lonely at the top when you don't take anybody with you. Yep. I think it's lonely at the top when you don't take anybody with you. So on your journey to going up to the next level, you might as well just decide who wants to go with me. Who wants to go up? Because you need not do this alone. There are other people who are in pursuit of going up. Obviously, there are a lot of people who have no interest on going up as well. What you want to do is you want to learn how to identify who is wanting to go up and who's choosing to stay right where they are. And as you're going up, decide to go up with some folks, and that's going to help you along your way. But here's the deal. One of the groups of people that I want to highlight today is those who helped you during difficult times. They were there for you. Anybody got anyone that you can remember? They were there for you. Put their names in the chat section. They were there for you. You know, someone who was there for me is my good friend and brother, Dominic Antonino. He was there for me. Oh, that's my brother from another mother. I can go through the list, man. I got him. That's been there for me. So many others. That's just one. What's your one? Put one in the chat. Because if you don't have one, come on, you got to put in some work. Because you got to be able to learn how to identify who was there for me during my most difficult times. Then number two is those who left you during difficult times. Those who left you during difficult times. There are those who were there for you during difficult times. And then there were those who left you during difficult times. It was like while things were going well, they were there. But as soon as things started to get a little bumpy, as soon as things started to get a little rough, you didn't see the text message no more. You weren't getting the calls no more. You weren't getting the checkup on no more. The unfortunate thing was they disappeared. They disappeared. And now that you have the opportunity to sit down and reflect, you want to identify who's been there for me during my most difficult times. But then who's left me? Who left during one of my most difficult times? The Bible tells you to mark those who labor among you. You want to pay attention to the people that's around you. You want to know who's standing with you. You want to know who has left you when you needed them the most. Last but not least, those who put you in difficult times. Those who put you in difficult times. It is important that you understand that there are people who will be with you in difficult times. There are some people who would have left you in difficult times. And then there were those who put you in difficult times. Now, if someone repeatedly put you in difficult times, you need to mark them. You need to pay attention and accept the fact. I don't want to stay going in difficult times often, only to find that it is not by my fault that I'm going into difficult times. It's because there are people who can cause you to go into difficult times. It could be a relationship. It could be a spouse. It could be a child. It could be a friend. It could be an employee. It could be an employer. It could be someone who you didn't thought, you know what? I don't see difficulty coming out of this, but the truth is difficulty came out of it. Now, the first time difficulty occurs, in other words, this person has done something to you that's wrong. Okay, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. Third time, I need to examine myself. Why is it that I'm allowing this person to put me in difficult times time and time and time again? It is important that you learn to study, pay attention to the rules of engagement when it comes to dealing with people. I mentioned to you just now, there are a number of ways that you need to look at the role of people in your life. The greater your assignment, the more people you're going to need to walk alongside you in your pursuit to fulfilling that assignment. Whenever you've been called to do something great, you're going to need more people to fulfill that assignment. Now, here's the deal. Not everybody is assigned to help. And there are some people who are assigned to hurt, but not everybody is assigned to hurt. That's the reason why I believe it's very important that you study people. Pay attention to people, all of the dynamics related to people. Someone is assigned to help you. Someone is assigned to distract you. Someone wants to take you to the next level. Someone wants to keep you right where you are or possibly take you back to where you came from. And if you don't pay attention, you can find yourself being one of those people who say, I am repeatedly taken advantage of. I'm repeatedly finding myself, they're always using me. They're always taking advantage of me. I'm just tired. I'm tired of people doing to me what I would never do to others. Now, here's the deal. Maybe you may never do that to others. But the truth is, are you studying the behavior of people in general to ensure that you're not extending the reach to assist someone who's going to put you in difficult times. Study the people that's around you. Remind yourself, you want the rest of your life to be the best of your life. If that's the case, if you're wanting the rest of your life to be the best of your life, then you're going to have to pay attention to some of the dynamics that you may have not paid attention to before that can affect you on your journey to living life effectively. I'm Coach Ricardo Miller. I'm letting you know that, guys, you have to pay attention to the decisions you've been making up to this point. I wrote a book called Effective Living, your guide to creating a life you don't need to take a vacation from. You need to get a copy of this book today. Go to my website, ricardomiller.com, order the book. What it's going to do, it's going to help you to understand the principles necessary for winning in life. And one of those principles is you got to learn how to study people. There are 8.5 billion people in the world, I think there is. And with that, there are a lot of people assigned to help you. There are a lot of people who want to provide you some form of assistance to getting to where you belong. But in the midst of it, you got to understand not everybody is for you either. And while you're living life, you might as well just study this whole dynamics of when I'm dealing with people. Someone wants to hurt me. Someone wants to help me. And the older I get, I need to get better in understanding the behaviors of both. I need the spirit of discernment to be able to identify who's assigned to help and who's assigned to hurt. There are 3 types of people in this world that I've identified that you got to watch out for. There are those who are there for you while you were in trouble. There were those who left you while you were in trouble. And then there were those who put you in trouble. They caused you to find yourself in trouble. If this is something you're paying attention to, those who are causing you to get in problems, you need to start telling yourself, I need to move away from those type of people. And I need to be better skilled in identifying those type of people early. Then there are those who just left you in times of trouble. What you want to do is you want friendship. You want to develop a community of people who've learned how to stand with each other during the high and the lows. There are some good people in the world. I'm surrounded by some of the best people on the planet. I love people. I would not be who I am today without people. Don't give up on people. If you're feeling alone, you're doing something wrong. You got to get to the point where you start to study why is it that the world is so filled with people and I'm not feeling the love and the support and the community around me when it comes to people. Do what you got to do to study the dynamics of making sure that as you grow and go, you're also becoming better when it comes to dealing with people. I'm Coach Ricardo Miller reminding you, you are responsible for making the decisions that's going to work for your life moving forward. God bless you guys. Invite someone to watch this because there are too many people who are feeling like I'm just out here by myself. And they're not studying these 3 dynamics, three practical things that you got to know. When you don't know these things, here's the deal. What you don't know could be hurting you. Discover what you need to know so you can win in life. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.